corner. We're going to need comment and any ETA on night corner in here in the DC corner.
Tory 2215 from Romeoville Fire on Iceland. Tory 2215 from Romeoville Fire on Iceland. Switch to the Orland Central Main. Switch to Orland Main so I can get you if I've got a call.
Command, any luck on night corner?
1028. There's the IS payload. That's Romeoville 99-4 carry out. Female light driver, however, reasonable grounds to identify investigator stop has been established.
S-H-L-E-Y Zizich, Z-I-Z-I-C-H.
Okay, Ashley, really scary afternoon for you today. Tell me what happened,
Yes.
what you saw, what you heard, and what you did.
I was in my house putting my baby to sleep, and I just heard a big, sounded like thunder, but it sounded like it was too close to be thunder, and I just got up and looked out my back window, and I saw the whole house behind me. Flames everywhere. The woman who lives there was out in her backyard just running around screaming for help, and the guy beside her jumped the fence and was, coming back, and I called 911 and just opened my window to tell her I was calling, and just to, make sure she wasn't hurt and everything, tell them my address so they can get to her from the backyard, because there was no way they were getting to her from the front.
Did you smell any gas at all this morning?
No, I didn't. I didn't at all.
What was your reaction when you actually looked outside and seen that house that was about to explode?
Just scary, pure horror. I mean, I have a baby with me, and I just wanted them to just get here and get everything taken care of, because the flames were, they were so high, and my backyard was filled with smoke, and I was just worried that they were okay in their house, and just scary.
Do you know how many people live inside that house?
I believe three, and they have 3 dogs.
3 dogs?
Yeah, I saw one of the dogs limping around, and I haven't seen any dogs since, so I don't know.
Was there
That I know of, no, no.
Pretty scary for you, huh?
Very scary.
You're okay? Your
I'm
baby's
okay. I'm just scared. I'm just scared for them.
Windows or anything
No,
like that?
everything's okay in my house.
Yeah, I was actually pulled up to the curb with the semi, and the operator operating the grade all was digging up the curbs because we're doing a subdivision, and he pulled up the curb, and right underneath the curb was a gas line that came up with the piece of curb. So it wasn't buried very deep at all. It was exposed underneath the concrete curb. Well, once he pulled it up, you could hear it leaking, so I pulled my truck away. He backed the grade all away in case of any danger potential, and I went ahead and took off. I went to the dump, which is 2 miles from here.
Let me
And
ask you something real quick. Once you broke that gas line, did you call 911?
yeah, immediately he was on the phone immediately.
With NICOR or with 911?
He called NICOR immediately.
Okay, and then told them there was a broken.
There was a
gas
broken.
main? Was it a large main? Like a
No,
5-inch?
it's only about maybe an inch and a quarter pipe
Okay, basically, it's the main that goes from the street to the house.
to the street to the house,
Only
right?
feeds one house.
Well, it goes across the street.
Okay.
It goes across the street, so it's going towards the house.
So then you left the scene. What happened after
I left
that?
the scene. Once I got to the dump, I saw a large plume of smoke, and when I got back here, I realized that 2 of the houses blew up. I think one house blew up, and then the one next door was part of the shock.
Yeah, it was an explosion.
But
what was your reaction when you pulled up here and saw the house on the ground?
I was pretty. I got a little emotional because I was concerned about the operator, who was a friend of mine, and then I was concerned about the 2 families if there was anybody in the house. And apparently, from what I hear, there was a lady in one of the houses,
Yeah, I think she was taken to the hospital.
and she got burned.
I don't know that.
Yeah. So I feel really bad for the people in the house right now.
Is this the most bizarre thing you've seen on a work site?
Yeah, pretty much. I've done quite a lot of work, and I've seen some serious stuff. But as far as seeing houses blow up like this, it's pretty incredible.
Can I ask you a question? And if I'm asking the wrong way, just tell me. Do you feel maybe you should have called 911 when this gas main was hit, and the fire department could have banged on her door and said, "Listen, maybe you should get out of the house"?
I'm
calling NICOR.
I'm not sure what protocol is. I'm not an excavator. I just haul cartage away. But I believe the protocol is to call NICOR, which in turn I think they call 911, because when I asked him if he called the gas company, he said, yeah, the fire department is on their way as well. So I think.
I'm just saying maybe
I
it would
don't.
have helped her get out of the house a little sooner if somebody would have called
Yeah,
911, because they would have evacuated right away and she wouldn't have been in there.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that, I'm not blaming.
I'm not trained in that type of situation. Like I said, I think that's something that the operator would probably have some kind of training as far as protocol on that. But
I guarantee the next time you have a gas main,
Yeah.
you're going to call 911, right?
yeah, I'm gonna go knock on some doors too.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have a cell phone number?